What is up, guys? My name is Ebenezer Frimpong and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I'm feeling much better since my last video. I'm excited to get back in front of the camera so you guys can see my beautiful face. But that will only happen after I get a haircut, because right now your boy is looking a little dusty. Now I know you guys didn't click this video to hear me talk about why my hair is uneven. You guys clicked on this video because you want to know what Shopify apps that I recommend for you to install in your Shopify store. What apps do I use? And without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Shopify App Store. And you can get there by just going to apps.shopify.com. Once you're here, the first app that we're going to take a look at is called Overload. Now, if you're new to dropshipping or you just recently started researching it, this is the app that's going to come up wherever you look. The purpose of this app is to import products from AliExpress directly into your store, and you can also use this app to fulfill your orders. It's very, very important. The next app we're going to take a look at, Google Shopping. If you've watched my previous video, or if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know why I use the Google Shopping app. It's to create shopping ads on Google. This is the app that I've used from the beginning when I first started dropshipping. Well, technically, it's not really the same app. It got an update, and the update is actually not as good as the original app that was here when I first started. So I'm also looking at testing this one right here. It has better reviews now. This one used to have really great reviews, but the reviews are going downhill. So I'm gonna start testing this one. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I use the Google Shopping app to create a shopping feed in Merchant Center and Google Merchant Center, which I use to then run Google Shopping campaigns. The next app that we're gonna look at is an app that's very beneficial to your customers, and it's called Tractor. So what is Tractor? Well, you do this now. When you buy something online, you go online to track your order. Well, your customers also need something very similar to that on your store. Customers want to track their orders, and this is the app that I use. This app, it's really not free. Your first 100 tracks are free, but after that they charge you. Now the next app in my Shopify arsenal is called Trust. This one right here with the big T, go ahead and click that. Now, what does the Trust app do? Its purpose is to increase trust with your customers, well, with your potential customers. That way they can go ahead and go through the checkout process and become a customer. What does it do? What does it look like? So it just adds trust seals to your website. So for example, this one right here is, this set right here is the general ones that come with the free version. And the free version is the only one you need, I promise you. If you want, you can go ahead and get the upgraded pro version, which includes like Facebook badges, Instagram badges. It can also include social reviews down here, but I just use the free version. That's all I need. So if you have a store location, you can go ahead and add that. When people hover over this, the store location will pop up. This one is for your website security, that will pop up. This one's for your return policy. So let's say, so this one is a 30-day return policy in this example here. If I was to change it to 15, it will display a 15. When people hover over it, it will pop up like this with my store return policy. This one is for Shopify Secure. And then the last one is Pci Compliance. Some people actually do look for this. I've had customers actually tell me like, oh, they were so glad they saw a Pci Compliance seal. What Pci Compliance means, it signifies that basically you're protecting your customers' data and you have certified payment systems. Nowadays, there's a lot of credit card fraud going around. So customers are looking for this Pci Compliance seal. So it's a very, very important one to have. This Trust one isn't the only Trust app that I use. I only use this one for my low ticket stores. Yes, I do low and high ticket Shopify dropshipping. Eventually, I'll start teaching high ticket dropshipping on here, let you guys know what that's all about. On my high ticket stores though, I use a different one called McAfee Secure. There it is. Now, the reason why I use McAfee Secure on my high ticket stores is because on a high ticket store, I'm selling products that cost over $200. right? There's an extra level of security and trust that you need to make sure your website can convey to these people. For example, I'm currently building a store where the cheapest product on my store is $1,200. The amount of trust that someone needs to have when taking out their card and buying something that costs $1,200 on your website is much different than someone taking out their credit card and buying a product that costs $9.95. And McAfee Secure it's a big household name. People trust McAfee. So when people see a McAfee badge on your store, they feel more at ease to spend that much money with you. Also, they do have a free version, but the free version caps you at 500 visits a month. I don't use that version. I use the $19 a month version, where it also gives you $100,000 protection. Well, it gives the customer $100,000 protection. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. So, where's that? Okay, so it gives the customer, for every order, they get $100,000 identity protection coverage included with every purchase, right? When customers see this, they're about to spend $1,200 with me. When they see this, they feel better, they feel insured. That's why I use McAfee Secure for my high-ticket stores, and that's why I don't use it for my low-ticket stores. Because with my low-ticket stores, my products are $9, $19, $25. They're cheap products. I don't have to build up as much trust with them as I do with my high-ticket customers. So that's that. Let's move on to one of my favorite apps. It's called Happy Customers. So what does Happy Customers do? Happy Customers is essentially another form of social proof, and it can also be used as a promotion bar. I use it for both. What does it look like? This is what it looks like. We've sent more than 4,232 packages this year. Become our happy customer today. This can be displayed at the top or at the footer of your website, but when the customer scrolls up and down, you can have it set to have it scroll with them, so it will never go away. So how can you use this as a promotional bar? Well, this is what I do. Right before this sentence starts, I do free shipping worldwide, and then we've sent more than blah 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 packages this year. And you can change this from year to day, month, week, whatever. I do recommend that you set it to month. And the packages here, let's say you don't have a lot of orders, right? That's fine. You can actually adjust those numbers. So in this example here, right? This store only has 14 this store actually only has 14 orders, right? Okay, how much do you want to juice it by? How much do you want to add to it? Well, 2,800. The number that's going to be displayed in the banner is going to be this number plus this number. So 2,814. So we've sent more than 2,814 packages this year. Become our happy customer today. And you could display it on all your pages, only on product pages. I go for product pages because that's where I'm driving traffic to. That's where I want them to see it. So I go for the product pages. And you can have it at the top of the page, the footer, and you can add anything else you want into this banner text here. You can also add emojis, which is really cool. That's why I like this app. Oh, that's another cool thing. You can go to style and change the colors to match your store theme. So that's really cool too. Now, the next app we're going to talk about is a scarcity app, and it's called Hurify, which is really great for generating FOMO. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out. If people feel like they're gonna miss out on something, they're more likely to pull out their card and buy. Now, I don't use this on every store. I use Hurify on just low ticket stores. So what does it look like? Well, it has multiple different variations. Once you have it in your store, you can do hurry sale ends in, and you can set a timer. You can also do, okay, how many people have claimed this item. So this works really well if you're doing free plus shipping. So you could do 421 claimed, hurry, 36 left, right? And people are like, oh shit, this product's almost gone, I want it. So that's what it's great for. Also customizable as well, and it's $6.99 a month. Now there's also another similar app, and that one is called Banana Stand. I actually like Banana Stand much better than Hurify. But Hurify works. It's a really great app for low ticket stores, but you definitely don't want to have that if you're selling high ticket products. I can't rush somebody to buy a $1,200 product. The buying process for a product that expensive is quite different. Now, the cool feature that I really like about this is this. Only 3 left, 9 people are viewing this, 4 people recently purchased it. Only 1 left, 2 people are viewing it. This works really, really well on high ticket stores, but not the only 3 left part. You could turn that off. So I'll do 9 people are viewing this, or 4 people recently purchased this. It works really well on high ticket stores. I'm not rushing you. It's giving you social proof. So that's why I like this app. Now, by all means, you can use this app on a low ticket store as well. I wouldn't use Shopify on a high ticket store, if that makes sense. Let's move on to the next app, and it's called Ali Reviews. This app is super simple to use. It has literally one job. Its entire job is to import product reviews from AliExpress. People like seeing reviews. Instead of having to get orders before you can generate any reviews, this app just sucks it right from AliExpress and puts it directly onto the product page on your store. So let's see. So LED dog collar. Okay, let's go to orders. So this one has a lot of reviews, right? So let's scroll down. Hold on a second. So 2,575 reviews. If I wanted to pull these reviews from AliExpress to my store, I could do it within one click with Ali Reviews. That's why I like this app. And what's really cool about it is you could change the settings to only pull the reviews that have pictures. So you would only pull this right here, 174 reviews with pictures. You can also say, I only want to pull the reviews that have 5 stars. You can also do that. So that will be 152 reviews from this product that will be instantly pulled into your store. Now, there is another app that's similar, and it's called Looks. I like the user interface and the look of Looks better than Ali Reviews. So this is what it looks like. It does the exact same thing, but this one is also great for high ticket stores as well. So that's what I use Looks for. Because high ticket stores, I'm not dropshipping from AliExpress, so I would have to use something like this. Ali Reviews wouldn't work for a high ticket store, but Looks Reviews would. And if you would like to use Looks Review on your AliExpress store, you can. This can also import directly from AliExpress. The next app, you need an Upsell app. Now, the Upsell app that I use was made by a company called Pickerington, but out of nowhere, they've disappeared. None of their apps are on the App Store anymore. So you're going to have to find a different app. I haven't tried any of these yet, but I do recommend picking one of them and testing them out. By all means, I would start by using the one that has the most reviews. This one's also free. So this is the one I would test out. Upsells and cross sells, because you need to increase your average order value on your store, especially with low ticket. So unfortunately for an upsell app at this moment, I can't recommend one for you because the one that I use is gone. I don't know what's going on with Pickerington. I'll see if I can reach out to them on Twitter or something and see what's going on. Last but not least is an app called Consistent Cart. What does this app do? It does basically everything. It helps you recover abandoned carts. It sends messages on Facebook. It sends push notifications. There's also add to cart pop-ups. This app really does it all, and it's very important. So basically, that's all my favorite apps. Those are the apps that I use on all my Shopify stores. Be sure to go ahead and download and install all of them into your store. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow me on social media with the links in the description. See you guys next time.
I took the hard away. I ain't rock with y'all back then. I ain't rocking with y'all today. I don't know about tomorrow, so I'ma just give it my all today. Same hoes to try and play a nigga, tryna hop up in my car today. Staying focused, working hard and pray. I might hit Linux more today. Hit the mall and get all the J.